No me queda más que aguantar bien mi derrota y brindarte felicidad.
Selena or Selena?
Grammy award-winning music star Selena has been shot and killed in Texas. The 23-year-old Mexican-American singer died at a Corpus Christi hospital after being shot this afternoon at a Days Inn motel.
Selena illuminated the world with her legendary voice, iconic style, and infectious personality. Join us today as we delve into the life and legacy of the Queen of Tejano, Selena Quintanilla. Uncover the deep love she received, the enduring impact of her music on the industry, and the untimely circumstances of her passing in today's video. Selena Quintanilla was born on April 16, 1971, in Lake Jackson, Texas. Growing up in a musical family played a crucial role in shaping her career. Recognizing Selena's talent early on, her father, Abraham, formed a family band called Selena y Los Dinos. Alongside her brother, A.B., and sister, Suzette, Selena began her musical journey. With her powerful voice and captivating stage presence, Selena quickly became a standout in the Tejano music scene, earning her the title of Queen of Tejano. Hits like Como La Flor and Bitty Bitty Bum Bum made her an industry icon, propelling her to a broader audience.
Selena was barely out of her teens when I first interviewed her, but showed a maturity beyond her years. What most impressed me was her sincerity and her glowing smile.
How's it feel to be back here in Corpus?
Feels good. It's good to be back here and have our family and friends supporting us here in our hometown.
Well, it seems like everything you touch seems to turn to gold. All your records are so hot, they keep going up.
I think that's a part of the up to the fans. You know, we just dish out the music and they're the ones who buy it. So.
Beyond her musical achievements, Selena captivated audiences with her genuine personality and striking beauty. Her fan base adored her, not only for her incredible talent, but also for her relatable and down-to-earth demeanor.
Did I say that funny guitar player?
Guitar?
Guitar.
No, you're from Texas.
Guitar, yeah.
Where's your Texas drawl?
I think I've kind of lost it through the years. I used to be really bad, but I think traveling and everything, I've kind of picked up everybody's accents and kind of made it into one.
In 1994, Selena won a Grammy for the Best Mexican-American Album with her live recording, Selena Live. This was a big deal for Tejano music, showing her major influence on the genre. Another standout moment was her stunning white gown at the Grammy Awards. The floor-length dress, with an eye-catching off-the-shoulder style, highlighted Selena's elegance. This iconic white dress is now closely linked with her Grammy win.
The Grammy goes to Live, Selena.
I'd like to thank the company Captivated and Jose Bahar for making tonight possible and having faith in us, putting faith in us 4 years ago. I also like to thank my band, Los Dinos, my father, Abraham, my brother, who's a producer of my music, and also my sister. Thank you for all the support. And I also like to thank all the My Latin family. Thank you for having faith in me. I love you. Thank you.
Now let's talk about Selena's iconic purple jumpsuit with sparkly rhinestones. Selena rocked the fabulous jumpsuit at her Grammy performance. This outfit added to her iconic looks. Her style effortlessly mixed Mexican heritage with modern flair. The midriff-bearing tops and high-waisted pants she often wore became her signature. Whether on stage or in public, Selena's fashion showcased her vibrant personality, making her a trendsetter and a lasting cultural and fashion icon, even after her untimely passing. Now, let's delve into Selena's dance moves. I came across an interview with Jennifer Lopez, who played Selena in the 1997 film titled Selena. In the discussion, Jennifer shared insights on mastering Selena's choreography, embodying her style, and channeling her stage presence.
How long did it take you to do the Bitty Bitty Bomba?
You want to do it for us out here? Can you do it? Let's see it, babe. She could do it. Oh, she's going up on the stage. She's on the stage. That's it. You know, that step. Like I was saying before, you know, getting the dance step down and doing it like Selena did it, you know, she was a real natural performer, was one of the tough things. And that step was something that Suzette told me about the first time she saw me do it. She goes, "You're doing it too fast. You gotta do it slower. Selena didn't do it like that." And it was something that I actually had to work on.
Selena's life took a major turn when she met Chris Perez. They first met in 1989 when Chris became the lead guitarist for Selena's family band, Selena y Los Dinos. Initially, their relationship was professional, but it became romantic. Despite Selena's family, especially her dad Abraham, not approving at first due to career concerns, Selena and Chris chose to get married secretly in April 1992. Their secret marriage was an important part of their love story, a private commitment despite challenges from Selena's family.
Selena did show me for the first time what love really was. I don't know if for anybody else I would go through the struggles that she and I went through in trying to hide our relationship at first, even though it felt horrible. You know, nobody wants to do that. But with our situation, after discussing it, we thought that was the best way to go for that time. Eventually, you know, we let certain people in the band know, and
their secret marriage was an important part of their love story, a private commitment despite challenges from Selena's family. Eventually, the Quintanilla family accepted Chris, understanding the strong bond between him and Selena. Selena and Chris openly shared their deep and unique love. In his interviews, Chris still expresses his love for Selena, while Selena had talked about her wish to start a family with him.
Me gustaría tener una familia, y es por eso que me casé, aparte de ser enamorada.
¿Pronto vendrán los bebés?
No, yo creo que hay mucho tiempo para eso. Yo quiero, cuando estoy lista para tener una familia, yo creo que ya estoy ahí en la casa para cuidarlos. Yo no quiero que nadie cuide a mis hijos, yo quiero cuidar a mis hijos.
Okay.
Now, let's address the aspect that I know all Selena fans prefer not to speak about. Her untimely passing. Selena's dream of starting a family with Chris was tragically cut short. Yolanda Saldivar, the president of Selena's fan club, betrayed her trust by embezzling money. This betrayal escalated, leading to Yolanda fatally shooting Selena in 1995. Selena was only 23 years old. Despite achieving much in her career during her brief time here on Earth, Selena never had the chance to become a mother, grow older, and live the life she envisioned with Chris, all because of Yolanda. Selena's death shocked the world, and profoundly affected fans globally. Selena left a void in the music industry that will never be filled.
Chris, the world has lost a dynamite performer and an all-around super lady. I had a chance to meet Selena at the opening of the Hard Rock Cafe, and simply put, she was a class act.
Okay, thank you, Bridget Smith. Selena's full name, by the way, was Selena Quintanilla Perez. She was born in 1971 in Lake Jackson, south of Houston. She began singing with her family's band when she was 9 and basically hadn't stopped since. She grew up in Corpus Christi, still had a home there. She spent a lot of time in San Antonio, though, even recording her latest music video here.
Thousands of people also showed up at the Los Angeles Sports Arena today for a mass dedicated to Selena. As Maggie Rodriguez reports, the young singer had been scheduled to perform there on Saturday night.
As dawn broke across the Corpus Christi Bay, a line of grieving fans snaked its way down the seawall. Fans who drove overnight to bid farewell to their Selena. Within the first 2 hours, more than 2,000 people would walk slowly by Selena's closed casket, some in silence, some overwhelmed with grief. The stories remained the same, though. Selena was special to each person in their own way.
Selena is not gone. She was unfortunately taken away from us, and you know, we feel for that right now, and I'm sure that's why everybody's here also, to give a little bit something back that she gave to us.
Now, let's analyze precisely what led to Selena's death and why Yolanda shot her.
In March 1995, Selena and her family realized that the founder of the Selena fan club, who was also the manager of Selena's fashion boutiques, was embezzling money from the boutiques and the fan club. This woman named Yolanda Saldivar had been accused of having obsessive behaviors towards Selena in the past. Her entire apartment was covered in posters and life-size cutouts of Selena, and she would always make creepy comments like she wanted to be just like Selena. Because Yolanda had been working for Selena, the two developed a relationship and became good friends. So Selena was heartbroken to discover that Yolanda had been stealing from her. On March 8, 1995, Selena and her family confronted Yolanda about these discrepancies in the financial records, and they informed Yolanda that she was being let go. The next day, Yolanda had purchased a gun. On March 30th, 1995, the two women had arranged to meet at the Days Inn Motel in Corpus Christi, Texas, so that Yolanda could give Selena all of her managerial records. Selena's husband Chris drove her to the motel, and she got her records, and they left. When they were looking through the records, they discovered that Yolanda had not given Selena the correct records. This means that Yolanda still had the financial records that Selena needed in order to file her taxes. Yolanda called Selena later that night crying and told her that she had been R-worded. Selena told Yolanda that she would take her to the hospital in the morning to get her checked out. The next morning on March 31st, 1995, Selena picked Yolanda up from the Days Inn and took her to the hospital. She went alone this time because her husband was still sleeping and she didn't tell him where she was going. At the hospital, they revealed that Yolanda showed no sign of R-word having happened to her. Selena was devastated and very angry that Yolanda would lie to her about this. At this point, there had been a cycle of Yolanda trying to stall and do anything she could to keep Selena from severing ties with her. Selena drove Yolanda back to the motel and walked her to her room. Selena told her that she was going to take her records and cut ties with Yolanda and never speak to her ever again. This is when an argument ensued. The two women argued and Selena turned around and started to leave the room. As she was walking out the door to room 158, Yolanda pulled the gun out of her purse and fired one time at Selena, hitting her in the back. The bullet passed straight through Selena's back and came out her shoulder. As the bullet was ripping through Selena's body, it passed directly through Selena's subclavian artery in her shoulder and completely severed it in half. This led to an extreme amount of blood loss, and it's very rare that you would survive an injury like this. One of the responding paramedics likened Selena's blood loss to a garden hose. However, after being shot, Selena did not immediately feel the effects of the blood loss. She instead was fueled by adrenaline and ran as fast as she could through the parking lot into the motel lobby. Although she was running at top speed, Selena left behind a trail of blood that measured 392 feet long. She entered the lobby and screamed, help me, I've been shot," before collapsing next to the motel reception desk. A maid at the motel claimed that she heard the gunshot and saw Selena running away from the room, and Yolanda coming out behind her, yelling, "You bitch." Motel staff called 911 and Selena blurted out, "Yolanda, room 158," before she lost consciousness and stopped breathing. Selena was 23, Yolanda serving a life sentence.
Even years after Selena's unfortunate death, persistent rumors suggest that her demise wasn't solely from injuries, but resulted from her father refusing a blood transfusion. Let's now hear Mr. Quintanilla's response to these rumors.
For 26 years, I have read on social media people criticizing me that Selena died because I didn't want to give her blood, that it was a religious fanatism. And they are incorrect, completely incorrect. Selena was given blood by the doctor when she arrived at the hospital, at the emergency room after she was shot. I went to the courthouse and I got all the transcripts of the trial of the woman that killed my daughter. The doctor testified that when Selena came in, when they brought her in, she was dead already. She had bled to death. But he knew who she was, and as a last resort, he gave her blood to see if something would happen.
Now, let's listen to what this disgusting woman had to say about ending Selena's life. Warning, Yolanda didn't appear to show an ounce of remorse.
You understand the loss of her to her fans.
It's tremendous. And not only to them, but to me.
But they want to know why you killed her.
I won't discuss that.
Why not?
Because the truth is not out.
So tell it.
Not in the court of law.
You've had your day in court. Why didn't you tell it then?
I was not given an opportunity to defend myself. I was represented, which is different.
Yolanda, at that time, your life depended on it. If there is this information that if it doesn't exonerate you, at least gives context as to why Selena Quintanilla is dead, why would you not have demanded that that be presented in court to spare your life?
If I knew then what I know now, you can rest assured that my trial wouldn't have gone the way it is, or that it was. I can assure you that.
Yolanda Saldivar will be eligible for parole next year. In an attempt to garner public sympathy, she plans to release a 3-part series with the Oxygen Network, discussing Selena.
Oxygen is releasing a 3-part series titled Selena and Yolanda, where Yolanda Saldivar herself sat down for a series of 4 interviews. She says, quote, "I knew her secrets, and I think the people deserve to know the truth." Oxygen said, quote, "The new series examines Saldivar's interpretation of events that ended in Selena's death and her claims that everything wasn't as it seemed." The series also includes interviews from the prosecutor, investigators that were on the crime scene, and the ransom negotiator that was on the phone with her the day of the murder. And it's just kind of insane to me because this is Yolanda's last desperate cry for any type of public sympathy because her parole is next year. Ever since she got in prison, she has done nothing but make up so many lies about Selena. So I can only imagine the things she is going to say in this new series. And what I don't understand is that Chris Perez, her husband, was trying to make a series about his book called To Selena with Love, which is honestly a beautiful love letter to Selena and their relationship together. And that got sued. And that didn't get made. But this woman's allowed to get up on a big screen and try to get people to feel bad for her. If you choose to watch the series, remember that a young 23-year-old girl full of dreams and hopes was murdered by this woman that is grasping at straws to get people to feel bad for her.
On November 3, 2017, Selena received a posthumous star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. The unveiling drew an unprecedented number of fans, with over 4,500 supporters gathering to celebrate Selena Quintanilla's enduring legacy.
One more time! One more time! Let me get it! But that... Here we go.
Now, let's hear what Selena's father, Abraham, had to say about Yolanda's anticipated release in 2025. Before we dive into that, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to keep up to date with the bougie community. Feel free to express your views on Selena's life and legacy. What are your thoughts on Yolanda's potential release in 2025? Do you believe she should be free considering what she did to Selena?
But really and truly, I don't care. I don't care if they let her out today. Nothing's going to bring my daughter back to life. I personally think that she's safer in there because not very many people like her for what she done. And I know that to this day, we receive letters from prison, from women prisoners that supposedly they haven't turned her loose on the prison population because we get letters from women prisoners that they say they're waiting for her.
Estás a mi lado.